What's up, everybody? Coach Sean here, Beyond 40, and I've been getting a ton of requests after I finished 75 Hard on the supplements that I used during the plan. So at 50 years old, I went from around 15.3% body fat all the way down to about 5.6% on the last day. Now, that's going to be very hard to maintain, but I will say that supplements played a role, and they did work, but only because I worked. So before I talk about Beyond 40 supplements and another supplement that I used during this journey, I wanted to share that's what supplements are. Supplements are a supplement to an already healthy lifestyle. So if you're not consistently trying to eat healthy and follow some type of diet, and you're not at least moving and walking and exercising in some form or fashion, supplements are really just going to be a Band-Aid that's covering up a bigger problem. So I want to be right up front about that. Now, with that being said, if you're trying your hardest and you're getting frustrated with your results and you seem like you're doing everything right, supplements can be that extra edge that will help you. And not only that, there's so many nutrients in our world that have been depleted from the foods that we eat on a daily basis. It's only wise to supplement to fill in these missing gaps of the missing nutrients that we have in our everyday diets. Now, the first supplement I want to talk about is protein powder. Beyond 40, my company, does not have a protein powder yet. We are working on formulating one. And so I personally used a whey or a whey casein blend, and I use a couple different varieties throughout the journey. But protein powder is my number one staple because you want to consume about 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight minimum if you're active and exercising and eating properly on a daily basis. Now, I've went on several rants and other videos about the power of protein. It is by far the most powerful macronutrient because it's the only one that speeds up your metabolism, stops the hungers and cravings to make you feel fuller longer, and prevents muscle loss on a diet. So protein powder, in my opinion, fills in that missing gap. It's going to be very hard to eat 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight in just regular food every day. So protein powder really does make it easy. Throw a couple shakes in there and bam, you hit your macros every single day. Now, I have 2 other supplement categories I want to talk about. I have essential and non-essential. So I would consider protein powder essential because I need to hit my macros on a daily basis. The other 2 essential supplements that I use are Beyond 40's Over 40 Thyroid Detox Formula. Done several videos on the power of optimizing your thyroid gland. I mean, one of the main nutrients in this, iodine, has decreased in the average American's diet by over 50% over the last 40 plus years. So it's super important that we seek an outside source of iodine because without iodine, your body can't make thyroid hormones. Remember, thyroid hormones are responsible for regulating your metabolism and controlling your body weight. So super, super important. I love this formula. It has several other great ingredients in it. You can go over to beyond40.com and learn all about it. The second essential supplement that I took is called Carb Burn. Now, this contains a unique and superior form of a 2,000-year-old ingredient called berberine. And just to put it in a nutshell, it's going to help you stop storing carbs as fat. So I use this exclusively on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. When Friday afternoon, I would start a clean carb load every week. So I follow a low carb, high protein diet during the week, Monday through Friday afternoon. Then Friday night through Sunday, I would carb load and eat clean carbs. Now the problem with eating too many carbs, because we need them, they increase our metabolism on a diet and they boost our fat burning hormones like thyroid and leptin levels. However, they're more likely to spill over and be stored as fat, especially if you're eating an adequate amount. Well, Carb Burn has a unique form of berberine called dihydroberberine or glucovantage. And research has shown that if you take this before a high carb meal, you're going to limit the fat storage from that meal because it helps you partition nutrients. In other words, it drives these carbs into muscle and liver tissue and prevents them from spilling over and being stored as fat. Also has a special form of cinnamon and chromium in it to further enhance this effectiveness to stabilize blood sugar and insulin, to keep the body in a fat-burning environment and minimize the storage of fat when you eat carbohydrates. Those are my essential supplements. Now I have 2 more that I took from our website, and there's strategic reasons why I took these. The first one is Metabolic Six. Now this is upside down here. This is just simply a natural energy formula with a very small amount of caffeine. So the serving size is to take 1 capsule, and I literally will take 3 of these before I train. So what it does is it basically gives you a burst of natural energy. So it has some B vitamins in it, it has apple cider vinegar, and then the superstar ingredient obviously is the tiny amount of caffeine to give you that mental focus and clarity. But it's less than a cup of coffee, so there has to be no concern if you're hypersensitive to caffeine. Metabolic Six is a great product to take before you exercise. So if you're not exercising, it can still give you an energy boost, but I really don't recommend the product because it works best before exercise. The last product I took every single day, and this has over 200 peer-reviewed research studies behind it. It's conjugated linoleic acid, I always have a hard time saying that, and it's known as Lean Belly 3X from Beyond 40. Now it's important to note because there's dozens and dozens, hundreds of CLA products out there. But this contains the two isomers that have been shown in all the peer-reviewed research studies to be effective. And so it has several benefits. I particularly took this after my workout with my protein shake, and I do about 25 grams of carb powder because research shows that this can enhance nutrient partitioning in the post-workout window by up to 50%. So it can increase your body's ability to store glucose, whether it's from protein, whether your body's converting protein to glucose or glucose to glucose. What ends up happening is it's gonna redirect this fuel into your muscle tissue, very similar to carb burn, but you're gonna wanna do this on a daily basis. Now, I did it this way because I'm an exercise freak and I wanna make sure that I'm optimizing that post-workout window the right way. But simply put, you can take this with a couple meals a day and it has a bunch of other positive benefits. Research has shown it can help lower bad triglycerides and cholesterol, and it has a very strong anti-inflammatory effect, and it can prevent muscle loss on a diet. So there you have it. There's the supplements I used on 75 Hard. As always, time is our most precious commodity. So I want you to do me a favor. If you got something out of this and you took time to watch it, click the like button and then click through over to our website and you can learn more about Beyond 40's products. Remember, we have a 7-stage research and testing process. So we use third-party testing. So we have a third party audit our products. So unlike 95% of all other supplement companies out there, what is in the bottle is actually on the label. So what is on the label is actually in the bottle. So you know it's a brand that you can trust. So thanks for watching and keep going strong.